What's up guys, my name's Diachronic, your host on this Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Icebreaker. Now this is a bit of a late video, but I did just get the Icebreaker from the Xur, in this video actually. And it's been a few weeks since the Xur actually sold it, and I have actually gotten all the upgrades since this, so the upgrades you actually see on screen are not actually my current upgrades, and I have used this weapon a lot, and I've got to say this is one of the best weapons in the game. Alright guys, let's try to go for 900 likes on this video, because the Icebreaker is an absolute beast, and it deserves nothing less than your cherishment and your love, and probably some hugs and chocolate, you know, just take it out to the ball game. But anyways, let's get into the review. So first and foremost, this weapon cannot pick up any green ammo. This is actually a special weapon. It's an exotic sniper rifle that you can't actually pick up any of those little green drops. Instead, it actually regenerates its ammo over time. Each little one ammo regenerates every 5 seconds or so. I didn't time it, but it's about every 5 seconds or so, up to 6 shots in one clip, and you're able to shoot these shots and continue to regenerate ammo, and it's actually really cool. One note on this little 6-shot thing, you can actually get all the way up to 6 shots, which counts as maximum ammo on it, switch to a different sniper rifle, and still have 50% of that total ammo for that sniper rifle. So if, for example, if you have this weapon, has 6 shots in it, this is the maximum ammo, no extra ammo, no reloads or any of that, you switch your patience to time, you're gonna have 3 plus like 6 or 9 bullets or something, which is actually really cool because it counts as 50% of the total, which is actually really useful when you have to have a mission where you need arc damage, like on Fogoth or something. You can just have this weapon out for a little while and then switch back to that weapon. So first and foremost, this weapon does fire damage. If you guys didn't know that already, this is the fire damage weapon. It's very good, very similar to the Black Hammer in the damage stats and a lot of other stats. Again, it regenerates its own ammo. The first 3 upgrades, the first ladder, I have no idea what the difference is. I've clicked on them many times. They do exactly the same upgrade. There's literally no point to them, and I don't know why it's there. The first upgrade is called the Mulligan. It makes it so if you miss a shot, it has a chance to return to the magazine. It's like a 10-15% chance. It's a useless perk, honestly, because most of the time when you miss, you hit them in the body. The next upgrade is obviously a damage upgrade, and then there's the second ladder. This is the important one. The first one is quick draw, which means you can switch to that weapon faster, which is interesting. The second one is more agility, +2 agility while you're holding this weapon, which is my favorite. And the last one is snapshot, where you can actually ADS faster, or like, you know, quick scope very much faster. Again, I prefer the second one with the agility, mostly to the fact that I did the Crota's raid a lot, and it's very useful to have this weapon out and actually run faster with it in the hand, especially because of the Icebreaker perk. If you guys don't know, when you actually kill something with this weapon, doesn't matter if it's a headshot, a body shot, anything like that, any kill from this weapon will make the target explode with this Icebreaker upgrade, which makes this weapon the weapon that it is and why it's so powerful, besides the fact that it regenerates its own ammo. If you combine this with the better agility, it's a very optimal weapon when you're going through the first part of the Crota's End raid, getting through those lamps. You just see a bunch of thrall behind you. You run faster with the weapon out, turn around, no scope, get a bunch of kills from the explosion, keep running, and it's so awesome, the fact that you can regenerate your ammo. To be honest, I feel as though this weapon is actually the 3rd best weapon in the entire game. That's behind the Gjallarhorn and the Suros. The Suros, just for the fact that I use it more often than a sniper rifle, and it's such a dependable weapon, and the Gjallarhorn is just, you cannot compete with a weapon that like 6 shots Omnigul on the Nightfall with Solar Burn. You really can't compete with so much damage like that. But yeah, it is one of the best weapons in the game. At first, I was thinking the Black Hammer was a better weapon because the Black Hammer does do more damage than this weapon, but this weapon is a lot more dependable. You can literally use it for a little bit, it runs out of ammo, put it in your pocket, use another weapon, switch back to it, and you will have full ammo again, and it's just so dependable in that sense. As well as the raid, for example, you're doing it many times in a row. It's very useful to be able to not have to worry about ammo or any of that stuff. You will always have ammo in this weapon, which is so useful. Some things to note is when you do die, you lose all the ammo in your mag, and you have to regenerate your ammo again. So this is one of the drawbacks. If you die, or if you switch your weapons out, you do have to start back at 0. This is obviously, it can be different for every person, but like, again, it's just the only drawback I see to this weapon. Personally, I feel as though this weapon actually pretty much has 8 to 9 shots in a clip, because by the time you finish the 6 shots in the magazine, it has reloaded, or it has regenerated, I think, 2 to 3 extra bullets by the time you hit the bottom. So it actually basically gives you almost 8 or 9 bullets in a clip, which is actually really good, and this weapon is actually really useful. To be honest, this weapon can be paired up with basically any weapon in the game. The only drawback, obviously, is that it is an exotic, so you can't use any exotics with it, but it's such a versatile weapon. You can literally just use it for a little bit, put it in your pocket, use your other weapon. It really does not matter what your other weapon is. Honestly, it's a sniper rifle, so maybe you want something with closer range like an auto rifle, some like hand cannon or anything like that, because you have long range and you use it all the time. So again, this is a long range weapon, so pair it with a short range weapon and you should be just fine. Other than that, the weapon just has a lot of damage. It is among the highest damage sniper rifles in the game. I think the patience and time is very, very close second to this one. But again, the Black Hammer does do more damage technically when it comes to damaging enemies. But again, that little white nail perk is so difficult to hit on some of these enemies. So this weapon is just an incredible beast. Other than that, there really isn't much more to say about this weapon. If you guys like it, leave a like down below. If you don't like it, leave a dislike down below. It doesn't really matter, but for the most part, I can tell that 99.9% of people do like this weapon. So, I just played with you guys. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What your favorite sniper rifle is, if it is the Icebreaker, and then otherwise, let me know what your other favorite sniper rifle is besides the Icebreaker. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. What you guys think of my top 3 guns idea that I just kind of like slipped in there, as well as just the fact that, like, let me know something about your waffles, because I'm very interested in your waffles and whether you use Aunt Jemima syrup or not. And anyways, this video's gone long enough. I'll let you guys have fun in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.